Better luck next time.
So take advantage of that. Go pretty aggressive. Get some good vision.
Yeah. It's very costly to do this. As you said, like, you lose the bounty runes, you lose potential wards. I mean, everyone used to just come and camp right there, right, on that staircase, and just kill the Shadow Fiend as he came up. Of course, now these days, they tend to just kind of stay and block their lane mid, so that might be the case, but you would think you could get actually all 4 bounty runes, and that really kills this strategy. Like, when you kind of bring that into effect, you're like, damn, this probably wasn't worth it, guys.
And then your Shadow Fiend dies off the end of your spell list. Yeah, he's actually going to be -1. He only has the 11. And honestly, that's...
begins.
With that nerf, like you're saying, it's like, if anything, you're going to just expect to at least get the 12, and that max out. It's not the biggest steal, but it's...
Well, they'll end up losing 1 banner. Thankfully, they have a Bane, so they're able to secure 1. It's enough threat to say, hey, all right, we'll let you have it. But you look at this Naga Siren right now. Level 1, 7 armor. What a hero.
Quite something. Naga Siren is going to simply run at the clockwork, and as you're pointing, I mean, what can Matthew do? He just has to keep running himself.
Yeah, the double mango too, so she's got 4.7 HP regen. Someone who can happily pull creep waves to disrupt this lane flow up top and give the Magnus a good time. And Clock, as he just literally can't do anything. Especially because he's KAOS level 1, because he was messing around with the Shadow Fiend.
My apologies, guys. They gave me a new graphic for this next series, and
Classic!
Never done that before, I swear, no. We are good now, though.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Troll even pulling the creep wave, and Clockwork doing his best to... Middle lane, Death Prophet, 4 against the 4. Kills of Shadow Fiend. Even right there so far. And even your bottom lane, Mushi, he's off to a strong start. Doom's not looking too bad, though. Thunder Strike happening, so... If there was to be movement early on, which side would you expect to see it from as far as, like, the
certainly should be the Infamous lineup, you would think, right? They're the team that wants to get stuff going. They have the Clockwork who's going to try and get 6 as fast as possible. They have a Doom who wants to make use of it. You know, you don't really think of Magnus being a hero that is desperate to use that first RP or something like that. More happy to just kind of chill back and get in towards some items. So, as well as just like that idea of this balanced strat from the MINESKI, we want to see them get ahead quickly on the side of Infamous.
Invisibility!
Moon is just running after Shadow Fiend into his own tower. Far, no movement's really happening. Bottom lane, Vivo was leveled up by Bane, and really can be a benefit of Bane earlier on, and something we'll have to look out for throughout the game. I always go back whenever you happen to see this hero, that one of those underrated abilities almost, because it's kind of hard to see as a spectator and appreciate.
Radiant's top tower
you know,
is
not
under
being just
attack.
on top of that, it really can be annoying. So we'll definitely be having to deal with that this game.
And old Reza just forced in behind the towers.
Oh yeah, all the way up. Back in, and nice that's like, hello. Oh no! Whoa.
Ooh, very nice.
Okay, so TP's up in 3 seconds. Some mind games coming out. No Rubik to stop him.
Me first.
So Rome, middle lane though, Naga Siren coming in, has that ensnare. Shadow Fiend to go too far out. Looks like maybe massive TP's coming in immediately though. And they're both just gonna cancel action. And not worth it. We'll just run away. Bottom lane. Move it back and forth. Yeah, gonna be a slow-paced game early on, it feels like.
Oh, maybe first... No, it's a Doom. War Stomp as well. Not a chance.
Mushi.
Oh, geez, Mushi.
Low. Almost like he has to be a little bit careful. But again, that Enfeeble's on him, so he's going in to deal some damage, but it's really not much. -30 early on.
Regeneration!
Yeah, we'll pick up a regen as he's being hit by battery.
the most wasted battle over a rune.
Yeah.
Whoever got it.
Heal rune.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, it happens. It's alright.
Magnus, does he go for the blink ASAP this game? Is that or right away?
Oh, well, as it's ice, I'll assume he'll go for the helm, as he usually does.
Okay.
That's the build I tend to see him go for on many of his heroes, including the Magnus. I like it. Big fan. Don't think, blink first this game. We have seen these troll warlords be a little bit greedy, tending to be going towards those battle furies and everything. So the helm, if you think about grouping up with your Death Prophet and sieging towers with Exorcism, helm is just a great item to have that aura going, and there's no other helm builders on the team.
Well, so this is the classic question. You kind of talked about the Battle Fury on Troll, but again, you do have it in power.
Yeah.
Is there the argument that it's just not worth it then, or is it even that much better to get the Battle Fury? Well, which side are you on?
I'm more towards like getting SNY and stuff instead, so I'm thinking that's something she will probably do. But I think he'll still probably spend quite a bit of time farming.
Let's go down. Naga Siren, it did take 3 heroes ultimately, but Naga eventually rotates in and ensnares to help finish. Middle lane, though, another support spot him, so they want to take a Death Prophet, but it goes without saying it's not an easy kill. They're going to set up with a sleep. Siphon puts it out, and here comes Jabs now looking for the turn kill on Matthew. If anything, Moon is dying. The Siphon barely keeping him alive, gets up on a lot of attack off before he dies, and takes out the Clockwork. Ninja Boogie got here late. So you find those, he takes the raise initially, but they get the kill that they wanted, so still works out for Infamous. That 1 versus 1 at the top lane versus Magnus, and the Razor's definitely winning that by quite a bit. 34 and Magnus 22.
Double decimals.
Speaking of Helm of the Dominator, I wonder if I see that from Razor popping out.
Radiant are
See on him.
scanning.
Yeah, possibly, but probably not. I don't know. I'd rather he just got drums. All right, no, Stinger is going to go for the drums. Okay, so yeah, we'll see. He can kind of do whatever. He's a Razor in the end. What does that hero even need? He moves fast, he collects people, buys a BKB at some point. Great hero.
Jabs. Fall back towards the middle lane, and actually stack some more Ancient. Stack going. Plates that, and of course with the power, and see what trolls are going for. But in power alone, they can definitely leave that down pretty effectively.
Oh, he might be dead. Oh, it's on cooldown still.
Looks like, but it's still, God, it's still a lot of damage. Finally uses the brain. One up. Mushi jabs his running in from the side. So Mushi going back in with the whirling axes. Patience coming in as a result. Excel once again takes a thunder strike. You see the enfeeble put on Troll, so his right click's essentially doing not nothing, but very little. And there's a sleep on his drop. So this is a very awkward fight. This is back and forth. No one's really dying, though, on either side. No one's like below half life even. Even Shadow Fiend gets you late. And that's just going to be time wasted. So that's just kind of an awkward exchange back and forth. As I say that, that's one second on Matthew. You know, Trap with his own pot as well. But they finally kill Doom, but they will lose Ninja Boogie in the response.
Yeah, this is really bad, though. It's like so much wasted time for Shadow Fiend to be down there to only get a support kill while a Death Prophet exorcisms his tower. This is like game-losing stuff. And your tower is just gone.
Dire's middle tower has
And
fallen.
there's a regen for Nana. Oh my god.
This time the regen's nice.
I guess he's gonna get a lot of his HP back anyway, but still,
Radiant's
having like
top
full
tower
mana
is
pool
under
is
attack.
fresh. It's like, thank you very much. I will just stay here.
Mushi again going at it with Doom, but now with Clockwork coming in, respect them. Man, Doom's only level 4. Yeah, he really is under level. Holy crap, they're all level 4 down here. Clockwork just hit. No, he is still. That's not good. Mushi's kind of being baited here somewhat. Yeah, he did not know Excel was here, but probably not.
Yeah, no creeps coming in for them. Worried about possible rotations. In fact, the TP just ends up being canceled. Not necessary to bring him in.
Well, Razor is still topping the CS chart. Look at the net worth. Not on top of the net worth, but he's keeping up with both the Troll the Death Prophet. And we are going to see drums on Razor as well, so we are going to just have a couple of drums.
Starting a band. Sounds good. Do we have more instruments? I mean, pipe is like kind of an instrument. I feel like maybe we need like a lute or something. Although it looks like that's a smoking pipe, but maybe you could get some jams going. You could use the bottle, right? Some like moonshine bottle strats.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Do we have a triangle
somewhere? We have a cowbell of sorts. Cowbell.
Meteor hammer is like percussions. This is skull back or two. Yeah, we're gonna have to dig pretty deep here to start a real band, I think.
There really needs to be a guitar.
Yeah, I would say so.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Magnus, TP out.
And it gets right deep up there.
He did go helm.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's quite the item. Unfortunately, he is going to feed away a little bit of gold with it right now. 200 off to the Razor. As they catches up Alpha Wolf up there.
Dire's bottom tower
They're
is
actually
under
using that
attack.
to help finish his drums.
Radiant's
On
top
top of
tower
that.
is under attack.
Needs to be delivered still, but
fortified.
putting some good pressure into the tier 3 tower. They scan the ranged shrine over here. See that nobody else is nearby.
Oh, man. Stinger was so close to getting glimpsed back to base there.
Oh, that would have sucked as he TP'd in, yeah.
But
That's the worst feeling ever, man. So you realize, like, last second, oh, they have a disrupt.
yeah, and you start suddenly you lose your tower to a catapult. And, well, Moon, Mr. Nana himself is going to come on down here. Pop the exorcism if necessary. Might even just wait to make sure they're going to commit to a defense too. No, he'll just pop it. Sounds good.
Dire's bottom
The
tower is
Doom
under attack.
preventative measures there.
Well, they're wrapping around the backside. Razor's going to be exposed
Radiant's
pretty
middle
quickly,
tower is
however.
under attack.
Knocker
Dire's
spot. I heard the
bottom
glimpse
tower
going
has
off, and
fallen.
they will just take out the bottom tower. Now Mineski just simply retreating.
Dire's
Takes.
bottom tower is under
That was
attack.
4 heroes rotating in, getting
Dire's
nothing out of it. Excel
structures
top
are
lane.
fortified.
He's going to be found by Magnus, and he'll throw out the sleep, and he just has to run. I was going to say, why is he even bother
Dire's top
auto-attacking?
tower is under attack.
The hell on out of there. Ice has an RP. Not going to really...
And they just brought all those heroes down to defend, as you pointed out, but there's still a
Dire's
catapult
top
up top
tower
with the
is
stolen
under
catapult
attack.
from Ice, so they're going to counter-rotate to the top lane. You know that these heroes likely
Dire's
can't all make it
top
up there,
tower
considering
is
they were all in the bottom lane.
Radiant's
Turns out there actually
bottom
is still a
tower
TP
is
from the
under
hookshot and
attack.
clockwork, but it won't end up mattering, and we'll just keep pressing forward here. They don't have any wards on the Dire Shrine, so Mushi's going to have to kind of stand here and
Dire's
skip
top
it out,
tower
but
is under
they
attack.
want to keep pushing with the catapults.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They are. Again, the RP is still ready. The Empower being applied to Troll Warlord especially. Yeah, but now it seems like it's the time to start falling back. Yeah, the rotation's coming in from Infamous finally. They make their way over. Hookshot ready to go for Clockwork.
Radiant's bottom
the
tower
area.
has fallen.
Just look how much damage they got though on that tower. Like even if Ice Slice were to go down as he toggles the Nightmare, again another great reason to have Helm using the
That's
catapult.
actually a good point.
But like they got so much damage there, even with those rotations coming through. Like that's actually so painful.
Trent, your
No opportunity to hook.
Your mic keeps going a little bit lower every once in a while.
It's probably me. Yeah, no problem.
Okay. There we go. That's better. So far away there for a second.
Yeah, Discord likes to take a big advantage of the noise canceling, so it's okay.
Oh, Razor. He does not know. He's going to be flipped into the static storm's combo. And there's no chance he's going to have this. Maybe trying to get a turret kill. Okay, well, disrupted. A little bit too many zaps right there, so at least he takes them with him. And actually got more golds for it than they did on the other side of the lane. Played there by Razor. At least making the best of a bad situation. Have not seen the RP yet from Magnus, but not really a big surprise again. With lane. Only 4 to 4 hero kills right now. As kind of expected, a little bit slower of a game, but you know Mineski, when it comes to team fights, they're just going to be... Troll did go a Mask of Madness, by the way. He passes up the battle here. Having the Atau.
Yep, solid choice. Hard to really get it stacked up this early on in the game too, because you don't tend to play together that much. Like Troll's basically been on this part of the map for the most part, and the Magnus has been up here, but it's going to start coming together now, especially for the stacks. Like this is where you'd really want Ice Slice to kind of like make a run down here, and looks like that's what he's going to do. And thank you kindly. Back to work I go.
Power and... Oh, we missed that.
Yeah, I don't even think he was thinking about the time at the moment. He was just kind of like, oh, yeah, right, I have a Magnus nearby. If only he'd noticed, then yeah, it would have been just another camp there. But DD rune now spawns. Oh, well, what do you guys think?
Let's see. Well, it's right next to a Roshan pit. We have a Troll Warlord. Yeah, this sounds like a good probably.
Yeah, like, usually they would have had an exorcism for that, probably, and maybe that's what they were setting up for, too, because DP was in the area, but with a DD rune, don't have to waste it, and now they can save that for a tower push, because they're going to grab Shadow Fiend here.
Once again, Shadow Fiend is Doom's applied, Death Prophet, but she's going to siphon up. There's a sleep from Jabs, and double damage Troll. Locking down Doom, a Soul RP still secures that kill out late. Another one from Razor, who realizes he's in the map fight. No, the skirt forward. He'll be taken out, trying to TP away. Scattered fight for him, and they can't even kill the Death Prophet, which they doomed up in really the beginning of that fight. Triple kill. Poor Moon there. That's going to transition nicely in the tower.
Yeah, if your Doom is queuing up BKB first item after his bracer, I'm sure you've lost.
Loaded to the gills.
Like, what is that? What is that even going to do for you? You're not going to get glimpsed. You're going to be able to Doom during song. It's just like, yeah, maybe that can be that combo breaker. Yeah, he doesn't know what's going on. Now he's going back for Vanguard. It's like, what is this game, guys?
He's like looking at that shop constantly. He's like, wait, is there an item that actually helps me here? Or, I don't know. He's just falling. I mentioned the fact that he's only level 7 on top, that was struggling with levels early on, and that's still continuing the case. So, and then you have Troll on the other side that's level 14. Quick math, NA math, double the bubbles. So.
Tends to be a good sign, I would think.
Shadow Fiend, always fun to kind of see the build type on Shadow Fiend. And he had 2 wind drums, by the way, so they were planning on 3 drums, I think. End up with 2 here. He's also going to go into a pretty quick BKB, and we talked about how, yes, that's great against the likes of a Naga Siren, a Disruptor, but then you have the cores that are much more, I mean, obviously it's a mix for Death Prophet, but especially Troll, much more physical.
Yeah.
There's no obvious Oh, that's a free kill on Bean, apparently.
Stack Storm committed as well, but that's fine. Got the kill. Exorcism ready in another 20 seconds. The top wave is very close to that tower that is quite low. Maybe see a rotation up there just to knock that down. They don't have the best vision right now from the Radiant side in terms of like this bottom half, but they do see that there's no one up here. There's no one in here. So they're actually just going to go fight them. They say, we know where they are. Let's not even worry about top lane. Let our little catapult from Ice take care of it and see if we can just cement this game with some kills.
Well, they have some big items that are being picked up. Saint Yasha just finished on Troll, and a Blink, more importantly, just picked up by Ice. And Razor's going to be found, and Death comes out. He knows he's in trouble. Bean's right nearby, and he's like, yeah, I'm not helping it. He has to run. So Razor's dead for 40 seconds. They're going to catch Bean with a Blink.
Radiant tower is under attack.
Nice.
They still have the Blink RP ready to go for a minute.
Yeah, Mushi was not lucky enough to get a bash in the trees as he found the clockwork, so they almost lost a third hero there. But yeah, pressuring into that tower, wave obliterated from the Troll Warlord. And I would say likely don't even need to exorcism at all here. Can save it for a possible high ground or that wraparound. That's, again, that deep vision here, spotting that Doom. Glimpsed does not have a hope.
Static Storm, and they're just picking them off one by one now. Infamous just doesn't know what to do, it seems like. Yeah, Shadow Fiend pushing the top lane, but they're losing tier 3. He gets a tier 1 tower, but at a pretty massive cost at this point. They're going to lose the melee racks as well. I mean, if he comes back, what is he really going to do? They would need to buy back, which they're up in about 10 seconds. Wait for that. Oh, that's okay. He got him.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, though, it's just one by one. They just know that as long as we just keep killing one hero, like, there's other people respawning. They're never going to be at their full, like, 5-man. They can't do anything. That's why they don't mind throwing out these random static storms onto the Bane or, you know, just RPing single
Dire's
targets.
top
What does it matter
shrine is
if
under
the
attack.
only hope that Infamous have is some sort of like 5-man fight where their Bane is like sleeping the troll and being controlled off to the side or something while you kill other people, and all of those things are so unlikely to happen if they don't have their full 5-man.
Yeah, that's true. It's RPing the Bane right there, because now you have like a 100-second window. It's down to 79 now, but you do have a window now if you're Infamous where, okay, at least you don't have to worry about that. Exorcism's obviously still on cooldown, which they know, so I feel like using that RP does give Infamous a little bit of an opening now that they wouldn't have had if that was still
Dire's
on
top
cooldown.
tower has
So
fallen.
Yeah, but it's also like, is someone gonna get slept and like held back and create a fight that we don't want in their face? But finally, a hookshot that might give something to their team here.
keyword might. Does he have?
Yeah, he's quite dead.
I lost kin. Wait for
Go. Take him out. Nice dead. Find him, but still waiting on that RP cooldown. Anyways, you're all right. They still have a knock us sleep for us, because he, by the way, did go to the meteor camp.
This is another good grab, though. They're going to find the Death Prophet at the pit. She just kind of wanders up. Doom was inside the pit, walks up, gives her the old roar stomp into the Doom.
from the tempest of battle.
As he pings the pit, he's just like, yeah, he was just in there. I don't know what he was doing.
Found a nice present there, guys. Couple of pickoffs, not trolls. Well, actually, Razor's the one that's got it, isn't he? Glimpse, yep, they got it. Static Storm. You used kinetic field already, though. There's just the net in place and the beat down from Troll. In the face, beat script on Troll. That's not going to work. The sleep comes out from jabs. Oh, SS counter. Meteor Hammer turn. And down was that. Going to definitely not. Bane was very lucky. Also going to get caught. To top it all off. So, yeah, finding Troll Warlord may have been a. In the end, for the Dire side, although the Requiem will take out Disruptor and the Naga Siren. As well, the RP, no, that can cancel it. To catch Pepita, BKB still on, wearing off here though. There's the Eels, and he has an RP. Shadow Feet. It looked good there for a little bit for Infamous, but then Troll happens.
Yeah, certainly a worthy sacrifice for the supports to walk out. It's funny, you see that ward that they have there. There's just that little bit of vision missing where he was sitting up on that high ground.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
So able to obliterate them. But yeah, this game got out of hand extremely quickly. MINESKI
Dire's
just,
top shrine
you know,
has
I guess
fallen.
outskilled them in all three lanes, honestly. And then just
it goes back to that. That was their draft, though, right? I mean, it was just a really well crafted lineup, and they could do so many different things very well. And pushing objectives was definitely one.
I think
Dire's bottom tower is
MINESKI
under attack.
capitalized on a lot of things in their lineup, yes, but I think Infamous also failed a lot of things from their lineup. Like Clockwork had no rotations, Doom had no rotations, really, like nothing. The first Doom, I can't even recall what it was. There's like no impactful kills. They rotated a Shadow Fiend down in that bottom lane for like a minute and a half and just had a Death Prophet kill their tower in a single exorcism at like 8 minutes or something stupid. Like, they just completely failed what the lineup that they had was designed to do. I think they felt pressured to get something like going very quickly, and I don't know, it just wasn't a very crisp execution.
Hunting, they got the smoke up. They might find
Dire's top
They have a
tower
ward up
is
there,
under
just spawning where they are. They're like, oh, why don't we just go hit their buildings?
That's exactly what Troll's doing. Razor forces him out, but Moon just jumps right inside his above, has the exorcism. Forces on him out in himself. Crimson Guard popped by Infamous, pretty useful here. Will negate damage on the racks especially, but Mushi's had enough. He just runs. He gets doomed up, but does he really care that much? The RP is going to collect out the battle and they kill the champion anyways. He fights back immediately, but of course that many less souls now as a result of Strucker. There's the 3-man RP set up. On top of the exorcism goes. They take out the Doom. Moon, however, he needs those heals from the exorcism. Naga sleep, pushing them back, and now they're going to reset this perhaps. Who needs a wombo combo when you have a troll that's down to the nexus? And Razor's dead as well. GG well played. That'll be play MINESKI.
Even though game number 2. As you kind of said in the side draft, it wasn't even like a MINESKI game in some sense. It was just a very